2021 wasn't the best year for a lot of musicians. You probably didn't get to release the music or get the fans that you were hoping for. So 2022 is your opportunity. And here are the 3 best ways to promote your music in 2022. I haven't just randomly picked some points. These are based on what changes have happened in the past year and how we personally, as a marketing agency working with major label artists and independent artists, have seen promotional techniques work. And these 3 tips are completely unique, but the third one is one I've never heard anyone speaking about before, so I'm super excited. So stick around to the end to hear that one and make sure you're on top of it before anyone else. Let's jump straight in. The first way that you're going to promote your music going into 2022 is one that many of you may have guessed: TikTok. If you're not on TikTok, you need to get on it. The audience is growing rapidly, but so are the creators. So you need to get on it quick before it's slightly oversaturated. However, a lot of musicians aren't getting on it, so there aren't as many musicians to compete against. There are 2 ways that you can be promoting your music using TikTok in 2022. The first way, grow an audience yourself. You then have the audience, so when you promote your music, they're gonna listen. The second way is to get your sound trending, and that sound can be your music. And if you're wondering which one to do, I would always suggest both. The first way, growing your actual audience. The best way to do this is to create content. Like any other platform, you have to have content on your profile. And on TikTok, you can have any video go viral, your first one or your 100th one, but you want to be consistent. You want to give your audience something so that when they follow and they go look at your profile, they know that it's actually worth following. To begin with, you want to keep the content short. I know TikTok allows you to upload 3-minute videos, but because you want your watch time to be high and people don't know you yet, I'd stick to 15-second videos. From here, you need to work out what your theme is. This can be covers, this can be remixes, this can be more personality based. Work out your theme, then use TikTok's features. Duetting, stitching, text, and get involved with your community. Reply to their comments. Jump in other people's comments. From here, TikTok's algorithm will push you out. It's incredibly intelligent, it's incredibly quick, so you can start getting pushed out in a matter of 5 videos. And I'm not just pulling this information out of thin air. We literally grow artists' followings on TikTok. We've had one artist grow from 0 to 500,000 in a matter of months. So this information, yeah, it works. But if you don't want to have a TikTok account and you don't want to create content, which I highly suggest you do, you can still get your music to trend. And the best way to do this is to take advantage of TikTok's influencers. Work out what you want your sound to represent, what you want the trend to be. From here, you're going to find influencers. Scroll your For You page, look up certain hashtags, and then DM them on Instagram, because most of them have their Instagram linked or they have an email in their bio. This can be fairly expensive because they spent years, or even some of them just months, growing their following. So they're in demand, they're going to charge you. So there are 2 ways that you can keep it cheap. One, go with micro-influencers. So these are influencers with a fairly small following, and that may make you feel like you're not going to get listeners and it's not going to trend, but if you've got tons of micro-influencers, it's likely to start trending because a big influencer might see it and jump on board with it. Or you can pay one big influencer, and it might be a decent amount of money. However, you can then use that video to send out to loads of people and say, look, this person's done it. Why don't you jump on board with it? And they're more likely to do it for free. So TikTok, great way to promote your music in 2022. But make sure you just get on it ASAP. Just start posting, start putting out content. And if one video flops, don't delete it, just keep going. The second way you're going to be promoting your music in 2022 is one that, if we didn't mention, it wouldn't be a Burst Emo video. And that's social media advertising. No, I'm not going to be telling you about Instagram story ads and Facebook ads and all that stuff we've spoken about before. This is 2 different ads: YouTube ads and TikTok ads. We'll start with TikTok ads because we were talking about TikTok. TikTok ads, you can do just on your For You page, just put a video out there. This is a cold ad that you've made specifically to be an ad. Or you can promote an existing post like you can on Instagram. TikTok ads are incredibly cheap because they're not really being used at the moment, especially not by musicians. However, you can't create ads that look like ads because TikTok's For You page, everything looks so relaxed. So to make it integrate with the For You page, you need to keep it chilled. Don't just take a snippet from your music video. Make a TikTok. Use TikTok's text. Use their features and make a TikTok and then use that as an ad. We found TikTok ads to be incredibly effective. from independent artists that we work with all the way up to major label artists who have really recognized both of the ads are working just as effectively. So definitely get on TikTok ads. But YouTube ads, we've spoken about these before in the past. Alex has done a video on them. And if you don't know how to run YouTube ads, I'll make sure to link his video below and you can check that one out because you'll need to know how to do them to use this bit of advice. So this tip is something that we've been experimenting with for the past year. And it's one of the most impressive ads I've seen. It's cheap, it gets real legitimate fans, and it's not sort of shoving an ad in people's face because you're gonna use discovery ads. These are ads which people on YouTube choose to click. So you're not running a pre-roll ad, you're not shoving a piece of content in their face. You're gonna run a discovery ad, and that's gonna be a performance video. Don't make it professional at all because then it will come across as an ad. Keep it chilled, as if someone just walked in on you recording your latest song. You can either perform it and actually record the vocals quite well, or you can just lip sync to your original track, if the genre kind of works for that. Sounds pretty simple, right? The bit which is actually going to get the clicks, the bit that's quite creative, is the title. Really, really think about what your lyrics are about, what the mood is, who your target audience is, and then you're going to work on that title. So examples of titles could be, if it's a love song, When You Lock Eyes in the Club, or When They Give You Butterflies. Or you could even make it as transparent as a song about, and then explain it in short. If you want to focus on more maybe a younger audience and use humor, and it's a sad song, it could be something as simple as When Your Hamsters Died. This is going to intrigue people. People are going to click, and because they've chosen to click, they're going to watch the video in full most of the time. This makes it cheap. It means that the actual click is a better quality click. And we found that it's engaging people. They start commenting, they find them on Instagram. It's just one of the most incredible ads that we've done before. And I think you guys would absolutely love. The third way that you're going to be promoting your music in 2022 is playlists. Playlists still get artist streams. They still work, and Spotify is still the leading streaming platform in the UK. So Spotify playlists are fantastic at this. However, I know a lot of you have probably tried to do this for years on end. So this tip is completely unique. And if you've got to this point, congratulations. Make sure to put in the comments. Tip number 3 is awesome. What the tip is you're going to be looking out for movies, video games, Netflix series that are about to drop. Make sure that your song would sound right on that soundtrack. So if it's kind of upbeat, you could do an action movie or a video game that's more action based. From here, you're going to either find the soundtrack that may have been released, or you're going to make it up and you're going to put your song in there. People search movie soundtracks. If you go on Spotify right now and type in your favorite movie, then soundtrack, there will be playlists there with a lot of followers. And it means that you're going to own playlists with a lot of followers, but you're also going to get streams from that playlist because your song is going to be integrated within it. And if you've chosen the right video game, movie, Netflix series, it's not going to stick out like a sore thumb. This is a completely new and unique way of getting playlist followers. It doesn't cost you any money and means that you can actually get streams without spending a penny. However, if you want to get on user-curated playlists, you want to pitch to more playlists, I'd highly suggest using Playlist Hunter. It basically is an app where you can search moods, keywords, genres, and it will show every playlist on Spotify that has contact details available. So Instagram handles or email addresses, and I'll make sure to link that below so you can check it out if that's something that you want to use. So those are the 3 best ways to promote your music in 2022. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it one massive like. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you've got some plans for 2022, let me know in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.